Recursive definition. Another common method to describe a sequence of numbers is by recursive definition. So let's say we start at 2 and double that number and add 1 and add 1 at each stage. This will be a recursive definition because the next one depends on the previous term. So we can just write as a recursive definition. We can say we start at, so let Tn be the number. They say we start at the number and we start at 2 and double. So if I double and I need the previous one, it means that the previous thing will be Tn minus 1. We double that, so it means 2 times that. We then add 1 at each stage. So add 1. Something that you have to be careful is that this n minus 1 is not confused or the same size as that 2. So I'm going to just rewrite that. I'm going to say Tn equals 2 times T n minus 1 plus 1. That will be a recursive definition because this term depends on the previous one. We can also rewrite, if you can remember, if I have a geometric sequence which was Tn equals a times r to the, what was that? That was Ta r to the power n minus 1. This was written, so this geometric sequence was written in terms of the previous, or the ratio. If I want to rewrite this in recursive definition, I can say that Tn equals, so how did I get that? Remember it was A, the second term was AR, the third one was AR cubed. So how did I get that? Tn depended on Tn minus 1, which we then multiplied by R. So in this geometric, this Tn is written in recursive definition. So the same thing, this was written in terms of ratio, this was written in terms of the previous one. What I might want to say on this previous one is we just want to say where T1 equals 2 because we start at 2. If we're going to look at just another example, is if we use the arithmetic sequence, and remember the arithmetic sequence was Tn equals a plus n minus 1d. So that was the formula for Tn. But if I want to rewrite this as a recursive definition, I want to write it in terms of the previous terms, which means that if I had the first one was a, the next one was a plus d, the next one was a plus d, which was a plus 2d. That's how we written it. So if I want to write it as a recursive definition, Tn equals the one before it, Tn minus 1, plus whatever my difference was. So that will be in recursive form. Arithmetic in cursive form, and that is in cursive form, recursive form of the geometric sequence. So recursive definition, writing it in terms of previous terms.